Okay, so this is the video that will explain everything that went on in this map and what all the buttons do, how it works, proof that it's legit, pretty much everything you need to know. Okay, so this button and this button, both these buttons just change the game modes, nothing special here. What was that? This one, this one will TP you to the coordinates, and it will replace these buttons with anvils, and I'll explain why there are buttons there in a second, and why there have to be anvils there. And then it'll TP you up to that obsidian block up there. And so that one's the TP to the quad neo one, and this is the 5-block vertical jump one. It'll TP you up to that strip of 3 blocks, or 4, however many blocks up there, and then it will replace the anvils with buttons. And then of course you just have the playground, which just TPs you to this area. And then on top I have 2 clocks. One of them gives you jump boost 1 million. Jump boost 255 without particle effects for 1 million seconds, which you might be being like, oh, jump boost, cheating. Jump boost 255 makes you jump exactly the same height. You can see my y-axis. I'll jump later in vanilla and we'll compare the two, but pretty much they're exactly the same. And, well, there's one difference, and if you're in survival, here, let me make the jump. Sometimes if you get damaged, you'll just get flung upwards. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, there we go. But you can tell that that didn't happen in the video because I don't get flung up like 100 blocks. So, and then this one TPs you once you fall past this, it just TPs you back to here. And it also works on the playground, which is like 1,000 blocks out. If you look at the coordinates, it even works 1,000 blocks out. So now, let's see. So I'm in version 1.8 with Forge, and I have like 22 mods on. I'll do this all without mods and show you what versions work with what. So the Quad Neo in 1.8, you can do this one in survival with the jump boost. So it says press your spacebar and run at the same time. So if you click this, it puts you back to the coordinates, the specific coordinates. You can see them right here. And basically you're going to want to, if you look at my, let me turn off my toggle sprint. If you look at my keystrokes in the top left, you'll be able to see what exactly you have to press here. So hold down your sprint and then press W and space at the same time on the same tick. It's very important that you do that at the same tick. And you should, yep, should work. So any inconsistencies would probably be if you accidentally did a head hitter, which is a 1-tick delay, which would mess the whole thing up. You'd land right there. Or if you, I don't know, maybe if you like ran it a little bit, 2-tick or something, I don't know. But it should work if you're in 1.8 and you have everything working. Oh, and you're going to have to go to video settings, performance, and turn off fast math. Because if you have fast math on, basically it messes up the angles, because with fast math on, it decreases the amount of angles and it'll screw everything up. That'll happen. It's not good. That's with jam with fast math off. Fast math on. You want to turn your fast math off because it messes with the angles. And this is a head hitter with fast math on. So if any of those 3 things happened, then that's why. And you're going to want to jam both your keys at the same time and turn fast math off. Okay, so I think that Okay, so basically, the reason that we have a cactus here and anvils, an anvil, you can see that there's a 0.125 spacing right here on this block. If this was just regular blocks, then there would be no spacing. You wouldn't be able to do it. You'd be jumping off the cactus. And you should see that if you do this, there's a little bit of lag there. If you do this, all that's gonna happen is I'm just gonna hit the wall. Well, actually, it it replaced it with anvils, but let me. Okay, so if I do this, all that's gonna happen is I'm gonna hit the wall. As you can see, basically what's happening when I have the anvils there is what's happening is okay. What's happening is you're landing right here, basically on the very, very edge, on 0.2999 whatever, but not on the cactus. You're not landing on the cactus, and you can tell that because of the way that the blip-up glitch even works. So if you go to the playground, I can explain it. This Y level is 1.8125, and this Y level is 1.875. So the second one is a little bit higher, and basically what's happening is if you do this, you can see that you can't jump from here to here. You don't get enough jump distance. But if you do the little blip-up glitch, you get extra distance. And the reason for this is your downward speed is being pretty much converted into extra Y level for you to jump off of, because you're landing basically on both of them at the same time. The game gets confused. Minecraft has a lot of quirks. You just have to accept it for what it is. I don't really know exactly how it works, but yeah, that's how the glitch works, is because there's two different Y levels. So that's why there's a cactus. You're landing on the cactus and the block at the same time. The reason the cactus isn't right here, I can explain it. Technically it would work if you used, say, an enchant table, and you did this, but I think I screwed up. Yep. Okay, so technically this would work, but it's more boring. Let's try that. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, so an end table actually works. But the reason I did cactus is just because it's just really, I don't even know, honestly. Like, it's less of a distance. It's like one carpet length difference from here to here, and we were just always testing it with like one carpet length distance instead of more like 0.1875, like a trapdoor distance. But pretty much it doesn't matter. I'll just keep that there, because otherwise people will be like, you were jumping off the cactus, not legit, not a quad neo. It's a quad neo. Okay, so the 5 block, the reason I had buttons here, oh, lag, let me go down. The reason I had buttons here is because I wanted to prove that I wasn't jumping off of a barrier block. Even though technically you could use invisible boats, whatever, like, it doesn't really matter. Oh. That's interesting. So the 5 block one actually doesn't work with the cactus. That or I'm lagging. I think I might be lagging. I don't even know how I'm lagging in single player, don't ask me. If I replace the cactus back, if it'll actually work. That's weird. So the cactus is the only one that works with the... Maybe 8 snow layers would work, but... I wonder if that would work. Probably won't. I don't even know. Okay, so basically you have to have a cactus for the 5 block, but not the quad neo. But the reason I used a cactus in this spot and not in this spot, because this spot would work for the 5 block. Here, I'll show you. So this one will work for the 5 block, but that's because it won't work for the quad neo. I'll show you here. You'll fall straight through because, basically, this one won't work for this one because you'll fall straight through because the cactus it's not a full block on the side, and you're landing so close to the edge that you actually go straight past it. So this one actually is just the only one that works. It looks kind of bad because people might say you're jumping off of there, but I proved that you could do it with one of these things, and probably one of these things, and probably this too. Okay. So, I think that explains it. So I'm landing on the very edge of this, doing a little blip on the cactus, and adding the extra 1.125, and that makes it a quad neo. So that's how the quad neo is possible. 5 block, that's how the 5 block's possible. I think that pretty much explains everything. Like, there's some lagging for some reason. I don't even know how that's possible. I'm in single player. It's not even like open to LAN or anything. Minecraft. But, yeah, I'm going to go test it in other versions in vanilla and show you what works and what doesn't. Because the latest version, the quad neo doesn't work, but the 5 block does. So I'll test the vanillas and I'll get back to you. Okay, so this is vanilla 1.8. Just load this world in. Let's survival. Everything's gonna work. 90% sure. Oh, I forgot. I don't have my toggle sprint on. Let's just get back. Quad neo. Okay. So it should work. Yep. That's vanilla 1.8. Let's do the 5 block. This one should work too. Alright, you have to be in creative. I forgot. For some reason, when you fall for that long with jump boost 255, you still die. Not good enough. But, yeah, that one works too. So let's test the other versions. Okay, so this is vanilla 1.9. I'm pretty sure this one's not going to work for the quad neo, because 1.9 is where a lot of the... Oh, I actually messed up the angle. But 1.9 is where a lot of the stuff got messed up, parkour-wise. Whoa, why is the angle so weird? Was the angle always like that? I feel like it wasn't. Yeah, it was 0.1. That's weird. Let's see if it works. Doesn't seem to work. Okay, angle's completely the same this time, I think. I have no clue what happened the other times. Yep, doesn't work. But the creative, I think, should work. For some reason, this one works, but the other one doesn't. And I think you might be able to find new coordinates to make it work for 1.9. Pretty sure you can do that, but this specific one does not work for the Quad Neo. But in 1.9, the 5 block does work. So let's test the other versions. Okay. Oops, I think I just took a screenshot. But this is vanilla 1.10. Pretty sure they're not all going to be the same past 1.9 because that's just the way parkour seems to work. So I'm pretty sure the Quad Neo one's not going to work. Yep, same exact thing as last time. And the 5 block is going to work. But let's just see. And it works. Alright, so two more, and I'm probably going to test 1.72 just because I'm curious. Okay, so this is version 1.11. Let's test Quad Neo. I forgot to mention, but I think that the way it works, and Yoshi thinks that it works this way too. Oh, actually, did something different happen there? Not too sure, but the way that I think it works and the way that Yoshi thinks it works is that basically however many blocks you're traveling per tick, which is close to terminal velocity in this case, in the 5 block case, you're traveling about, I think it's 38 block, is it 3.8? Yeah, it's 3.8 blocks per tick, I think. Oh, is that auto jump? I don't know what's going on there. Is this where they added auto jump? That's weird. So it is a little bit different in 1.11. That's really weird to me. I thought the 1.10 and up were all the same. 1.9. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. And basically the jump height is around 1.25. It's a little bit less in 1.8, but it's 1.25 in all the other versions. Actually, I just realized I'm jumping higher with jump boost 255 in this version. I think am I jumping higher? I'm pretty sure I'm jumping higher. Yeah. Alright. I think the other versions were the same though. I might have to check. Let's see. I doubt the Quad Neo want to work now. And basically, it adds the 1.25 with the 3.8, and that gets you just above 5 blocks, 5.05, about a little bit less. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Makes most sense because it's just above 5 blocks, and you can jump up 5 blocks without barriers. So yeah, that's 1.11, and that's also why I think it works. So on to 1.12 and 1.7. Okay, this is 1.12. You can tell because of the achievements that just popped up. Let's turn off. Auto jump's already off. Okay, creative. I'm jumping normally, I believe. That thing's off. Okay, let's try this. Pretty sure it's not gonna work. I think I've already tested it. Yep. And then 5 block will work. Yep. Okay, so now I'm going to test 1.7, and then I should be ending the video soon. Okay, this is 1.7 vanilla, or 1.7.2. Everything looks so weird. Oh, the signs changed too. Do these even work? What the heck? Okay, well I don't know how I'm gonna do this actually. I don't think I can test 1.7. The redstone froze. I wonder if the signs still work. Because if the signs work, I might be saved, but I'd only be able to test the 5-block one, because the buttons are there. So yeah, the signs don't even work. It'd be kind of hard to test this. I guess what I could do is I can copy the command from the quad neo and put it, the anvils back, and test it that way. So I guess I'll do that. Never mind. Okay. I'm just gonna, I think that should be the end of the video. I hope that this pretty much clears up everything. That's why I think that it works and it's legit. I think I covered everything that I wanted to. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Hope this explains everything and I hope you understand it. So I'll see you in the next video, which might be top 10 jumps too, because I've got a lot of views on that one, so apparently you guys like it. But if I were to do it, it would be like a lot harder jumps, pretty much. But thanks for watching. See you guys later.